How's it going, gamers? Another day, another video. But before we get into it, I want to give a massive thanks to Team YouTube for reinstating my previous video. Thanks a lot, team.
I just got word. Romania was a dead end.
You're saying that he lied?
Place is real enough. Deserted. But we found no trace that your man was ever there. Or anyone else for that matter.
Someone erased his steps.
We'll keep digging, of course. But frankly, it's as if the Earth just spat him out. Are you still determined?
Does it matter? I was told there'd be no second chances.
Don't believe everything you hear, Miss Burnwood.
My decision stands.
Very well. I'll be watching.
The final test is based on an authentic 1979 mission, the high point of training director Soder's career as an active agent. The target was Jasper Knight, a famous US chess master exposed as a Soviet spy. Soder's caught up with Knight at a military airfield in Cuba and eliminated him against all odds. This will be your objective as well. Now listen carefully. ICA exams aren't normally this difficult. Not only was the airfield a virtual fortress, but he even added additional guards. Soder's wants you to fail. He considers you a threat, and this way, your unfortunate exit from the program won't raise any eyebrows.
Right, so here we go. This is our final test.
He is sorely mistaken.
We're going to take out Jasper Knight. Bit of a spy master. Very clever guy. Chess champion. So on and so forth.
Bring out the safety protocol for the jet. It's on the clipboard. Look, we really have to do this, all things considered. We're putting a pasty-faced egghead inside a Mach 3 fighter.
Yeah, there's a lot of different ways we can take this on. But I'm going to go for the fastest way of just getting this out. I just gotta think how I'm gonna infiltrate. So, Sawders, who clearly by now doesn't like us, this is a mission he actually pulled off, which got him well in with the ICA, to the point he worked his way up and now he's the training director. But there's more to this than meets the eye, which we'll talk about more than likely in a later video. Just gotta be careful, this guy won't see me. There's a specific person I'm looking for.
The man is like a sitting duck, staying in Cuba.
That
It's
as
only a
well.
matter of time.
Sleep time, buddy. When it comes to the actual main levels, I mean, like I said, these are just training levels. This is pretty, I'd say, medium for what it is. I mean, there's quite a lot of ways of being able to approach this. You know, it is supposed to be just training, but it's a pretty decent sized level, I'd say. But I want to get it out of the way. I want to get it onto like Paris and so on and so forth. And when we end up playing like Showstopper, we'll have a good look at the level and a good look at some of the things you can do in it, things I've done previously, so on and so forth.
Right. Now
While
to set
we
the trap.
approach our
The ejector seat mechanism
mission.
has been disabled.
Because,
may
you know,
need a
you
tool
really
to
need to...
re-enable it.
If it's just me running through this mission and eliminating the targets, you won't really fully appreciate the size and depth of some of these levels. It's crazy, especially when you get onto the sequel Hitman 2.
Jasper Knight, we gotta go over the safety protocol. Follow me, please.
Whoa, hey. You know, I have a myth. You might, want a couple of them.
Is it dangerous? Well, it must be, mustn't it? Why else would there be a safety
What's
protocol?
up with it?
I'm not crazy about airplanes. Is it going to do that thing where it flips on its head? I don't like that. So are we doing this or what? Hello? You, grease monkey.
Yeah.
What's the holdup? Unbelievable.
So basically
Jasper
what he
Knight,
wants to do
we gotta go
is,
over the safety
he's been
protocol.
outed as a
Follow me,
spy,
please.
and he's fled to Cuba, and he wants to get in a jet and literally fly off to Russia, I think. Something to do with Soviet Union anyway, so he can get to Russia eventually. And one of the things you might have to do is eject. By the looks of it, I don't know.
Mr.
I need to be
McKidd.
careful, there's an engineer over there who could spot me, but this jet's gonna be in there now. Alright, let's get over and sort this out.
Okay, Mr. Knight. Climb in the cockpit, please.
All right. Easy. One step at a time.
Step 1. Strap yourself in.
Okay. All strapped in.
Step 2. Locate the ejector seat handle.
Yes, found it.
Step 3. Pull the ejector seat handle.
Target down. You did it. Now head towards an exit.
What was that? So that's what it's about, making sure people have accidents. You know, you get away from the area they've fatally had the accident and off out of that. I guess that's a pass. Thing is, he's propped up security, he's made that mission even harder.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and it's like an impossible task, but you pulled it off and you've done it as well as could be. Either way, whichever way you do it, as long as if you do it Silent Assassin, you've done it, you know, whatever. And Saunders, if I remember rightly, I don't think Saunders actually did the hit. I think that's where he met Jasper Knight and they struck a deal where he let him go, yeah, but he has to pretend he's dead or whatever, he has to, you know, fake his death. And Saunders gets in with his organisation, which I believe might be something to do with Providence back in the day. I think that's what it were, and then he, in turn, he'd, you know, help Providence out with whatever they needed. Saunders is part of Providence now, I know that for a fact. So yeah, something's gone on anyway. That's why he's really not happy that you've actually pulled that off, because it's something I don't think he thought he'd be able to do, which is why he ended up doing what he did in the first place. If you get what I mean? something like that anyway. But yeah, there is quite a few different ways to be able to do that mission. Right, don't tell me it's froze again. Come on, game. It's not actually the game, it's my computer. I need to change the thermal compound on it. I've sorted the fan out, cleaned everything out the other day, and I knew I should have done it there and then. And I didn't bother, and I think it's, you know, slightly adjusted it. So I need to re-sort that out, the heatsink and that.
I hope you know what you just did. The chopper leaves at dawn. Now get out of my sight.
So what happens now?
You go back into the world, disappear, stay on your own and on the move. When we need you, we will contact you.
And so does.
He played his hand, and he lost. He cannot touch us now. Still, I can't believe we beat him at his own game.
If you know your enemy.
Quite right.
I love this bit.
I should tell you, the trail went dead after Romania. Our team found no records of any kind. No name.
Alright, relax.
I think they called me 47.
That's
This
not
is
a
all
name.
your hits.
So
Well, not
make
all
it
of them.
one.
This is some of the decent hits you
Alright.
did in previous Hitman games.
Agent 47.
Japan, when you wanted to infiltrate a Yakuza crime lord, whoever, you had to bring him out. This is his son, you ended up poisoning him. And then they take the coffin to this guy's compound, and you've got a tracking beacon on the coffin so you can locate your actual target. I believe this is Blood Money, the hotel. One of a couple of targets, you end up drowning the guy in the sauna. I think this is from Hitman 2. I believe it's Hitman 2. One of the guys who kidnapped a priest or something who you
You
knew,
were always the best.
if I remember rightly.
Nobody ever came close.
It's been a while.
You defined the art, and it
I
defines
think that's Hitman 2 as well, Strip Club or his contracts, it's one of the two. I think there's an easier way of doing it than that lot.
your
Although,
actions.
I
have
remember
changed
shooting
the
somebody through a
world.
magic mirror. There's other ways of doing it, obviously.
Powerful men have fallen by your hand, but by the same token, others have risen. Do you realize what kind of world you've been shaping? Does the ICA? Does your handler? I live in that world. I have seen the consequences. I have felt the cost. That's what defines me.